I wanted to start with just the beginning, the spark, l'étincelle. When is the first time that this project came into your awareness or your consciousness?
Actually, it starts in my apartment.
In your apartment?
Yes, with the real neighbor, because Noémie lived in my apartment during like a few months. So I had like a neighbor, but it wasn't Lucas Bravo, and he's alive.
Okay.
He's not dead. And
we'll check on that.
Yeah. And she had the idea to write this movie. Yeah. She writes the movie. My character, she writes for me.
Okay, that was going to be a question because there are three amazing characters. And before we get into the style and the genres, and the first time I saw that, I see a film about friendship between three women and solidarity between three women and all the women that appear in the film. And do you believe that that's the overarching theme of the film? Le thème qui transcende en fait tous les autres thèmes. Oui.
Oui. Yes. I think it's a movie about women, actually, and about woman intimacy. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And using the genres, well, it starts off almost like a romantic comedy. It's fun, and there's music.
Yeah. It starts like a romantic comedy, and yes, and after that you have
takes a left
turn. Of genre. That is like Noémie's mise en scène. But I think it's not a problem in, I don't know, I'm not a director, but in movies to mix genres, because life is like that. Like sometimes you are afraid, sometimes you cry. No, sorry. No, so, bon, je m'embrouille.
Non, continue, tu es très bien. Tu vas très
No,
bien.
oui. So yes, it's a mix of genres, yes, in that movie. But because she's like, I'm talking, Noémie is very inspired by Korean movies. So I'm very afraid about horror movies, for instance.
Oh, really?
Yes. And I had to watch a lot of horror. She asked me to watch a lot of horror movies for preparing the role. Mm-hmm. And that was... but yes, she's almost, of course, Almodovar. So, yeah, it wasn't your question.
No.
I'm drunk. No.
It's all good. No, because I was saying it starts almost like a romantic comedy, and then it becomes, a thing of seduction.
Oui, on peut rajouter aussi, oui, complètement. Mais parce que ça vacille entre le rêve et le cauchemar.
So it goes between a dream and between a nightmare. It vacillates between those.
We love to imagine that it's a movie like, it's like the story of Nicole. Like she's writing her story with like a spectator, and the movie is like that. I don't understand what I'm saying. So.
Yes, you do. You're doing great.
Okay, and so there's a lot of comedy as well. But before I get to that, I wanted to see, because the horror genre that you had to unfortunately discover, very often the female characters are victims. There is very often it's male directors. And can you talk about this film being seen through the female gaze, taking a genre but then seeing it with a feminine approach?
Donc, au lieu que ce soit tu sais, quand c'est un metteur en scène, généralement ce sont les femmes qui sont victimes. Maintenant,
dans les films d'horreur.
Dans les films d'horreur. Donc, parle un petit peu du fait que ce soit vu du point de vue de la femme.
Ah oui, mais dans les films d'horreur, comment ça?
Dans les films d'horreur d'habitude.
Ah oui.
Ça prend le genre du film d'horreur et ça subvertit, ça le retourne.
Oui.
Yeah.
J'ai toujours pas compris la question.
Okay.
No, yes, like just the female gaze. Yes,
Yes, the
yeah.
female gaze.
It's my first movie, so I didn't work with. I didn't really work. So yes, it was very amazing for me to be watched by a woman, because I like that, but maybe I would like to be watched by. No, yes, I'm
No,
so
it's
sorry.
more about the
No,
genre.
not the genre, but I
Voilà.
don't understand.
Donc le genre de film d'habitude.
Ah!
C'est là à l'envers là.
Yes.
Qu'est-ce que tu penses
C'est une
de
genre
ça,
de
en fait?
Yes. Bah, je pense que c'est super.
Ouais.
Mais
This
pardon,
makes
je
it
suis
great.
tellement nulle. Je suis là. Non, oui. Alors, elle a voulu. Je parle au nom de Noémie. She wanted to renverser les rôles. Oui.
Yeah,
C'est-à-dire she wanted to filmer.
She wanted to film.
To film a man as an object.
As an object,
Yes.
instead of the woman being the object.
Yeah, that was a position,
Right.
And but for me, these three women are victims, of course, of for me, the movie is three women who try to live her lives, and they are empêchées.
Prevented.
Yes, by ce qui se passe.
By what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So they find through the story, they find a certain freedom.
Yes, of course, with this friendship,
right,
together,
and the solidarity.
Yes,
because it seems even from the first scene on the balcony with the woman who takes revenge over the abusive.
Yeah.
Partner.
But for me, it's not revenge. It's she told that the character of Ruby, elles se défendent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she's defending herself.
Yeah, they're defending themselves.
And this is new, because we are not afraid, actually.
So maybe it's less revenge and more taking power back.
Yes, because it's a fiction, it's a movie, but it's the possibility de se défendre.
To defend yourself, to stand up for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're not afraid about women, actually. You're not afraid about me.
Right.
And this is, the movie is talking about that. Like, this is the possibility to se défendre.
Yeah, to defend yourself and to stand up for yourself.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Not to... It's the reason why the character of Ruby is like, she continue to work, she continue to live, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems like that at the final scene when you're walking through the
it's
streets.
very funny. Yes, Mom. No, because the final scene with the ghost, Nicole and the ghost.
Yes.
Right. Yes, because one journalist said to me at Cannes, like in romantic comedy, the last scene is like a love declaration, love declaration.
In the rain.
Yeah, in the rain, yes. And here is the rain, and it's not a... Noémie wanted to have la confession.
Yeah, she wanted to have the confession of the
confession.
Admitting.
That he says it.
Yes.
He says it in
that was
words.
very important to her. Like, to have these words.
The spoken word.
Yeah.
Right. To take responsibility. Absolutely. And that's when he disappears for...
Yes.
He loses his power over the character because she was pursued by him everywhere, right?
Yeah, it's like
a ghost story.
Yeah. The fantastic in the movie is to... Noémie wanted to show how you can be haunted by violence in your life, and this is not just that you live that, it's on your life and every day after. It's not funny. I'm kidding, but I'm joking. But no, I'm kidding.
In preparing for this, I read that you the very last scene was the last
Yes,
thing that you shot,
Yes.
the walking.
the last day.
And can you tell about the emotion of that, having gone through the whole journey of the film?
Yes, I was very emotional because no, but I think I was very emotional every day on this shooting. But yes, it was very emotional because it was the last day and it was in Marseille, and we walk on the street, and yeah, it was very emotional to finish with this scene because we like it is the last scene in the script, because sometimes le montage.
Yeah, and the
Yeah, you
editing.
change, but it's real in the script. It's the last scene.
It was the last scene.
So it was very hard, and it was very hard, actually, because it's a scene of science fiction. It can't arriver.
It can't really happen that they walk naked like that in the
Yeah.
street.
Can't happen
So-
realistically.
Yeah, this is science fiction.
I want to ask you, because your character does really handles the body, the penis, the blood. It's a comedy. It's like
yeah.
it's a lot of comedy. How did you do these? Because your character is terrified, but
Yeah.
it's funny.
Yes.
How did you achieve that tone in your acting?
Actually, it was very hard to shoot with the blood,
Yeah.
with blood, because it was real blood, and no.
Okay. I hope we're filming this. Yeah. But only men's blood, right?
You believe me?
I was like,
It's very funny.
yeah.
No. No, because ça faisait mal, ça collait. Parce
Yeah,
que c'était
because
du
it was,
fond.
it was
Sticky.
It was glue and it was sticky.
And she wanted to we had theater faces and body, to exprimer tout comme que ce soit très théâtral.
She
Que ce soit un
wanted
jeu
to get
très
it
théâtral.
expressed really theatrically. Que ce soit un jeu de théâtre.
Oui, que ce soit
Very exaggerated
Yes.
too.
very,
Because your
very,
face.
yeah, very.
Yeah.
It was like she wanted
Yes.
to, yeah.
But that's what makes it. There's a lot of humor. in
Yes,
the film.
because that's that makes sense, because it's like oui, comme un cauchemar, quoi. Donc,
It's like a nightmare in a way.
Mhm.
but actually, sometimes in life you move your skin and your eyes, and c'est- Non, mais parce que dans la vie aussi, on utilise notre visage.
Yeah. In life, you also use
When you're afraid,
things, differently
yeah.
depending on the situation.
Sometimes we are like theater.
Yeah. Sometimes we express like in theater, basically ourselves.
And if I'm correct, this is the second film that
Yes,
you
that I
made
made
with the director.
yes.
And because of that, did you go in with a relationship and trust? And how was it doing this film?
It was very different, because the first movie I did with her, it was a movie that we shoot in 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and it was very like a documentary.
Wow.
Yes, she was shooting. Yes, it was like we didn't have production, so it was very different. Here, like this is a real movie with production, with a lot of people around me.
Crew.
Yes, a real crew. So that was different for me. And Noémie is playing the movie, so sometimes it was very funny, because when you direct and you play, it's a little bit like for an actor, it is very strange, because she's playing with you, but you know that after she will say something, so you are very concentrated because no, but it was okay.
Do you think it was helpful that you had already had that relationship with her going into this movie?
Yes, of course, because I know her very good and we are friends, and but it was sometimes I didn't want to disappoint her, when sometimes in someone in life, and I prepare this film during years and years. No, not years and years, but Yeah, it was. I wanted to be.
Tu voulais être parfaite?
Oui, pas parfaite, mais.
À la hauteur.
Oui, à la hauteur. Voilà.
Ouais. Because the role was written for you, right, Nicole? Or did you ever say, oh, I want to play Ruby, or was it always Nicole?
Yes.
So there comes a responsibility.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
No, a responsibility. No, a responsibility. Of course. No, it's.
It's all good.
Yeah.
And can you maybe, before we ask the audience a few questions, could you just tell us your journey as an actress? Did you start in theater? Did you study? Quel est votre parcours en tant qu'actrice?
Donc, I was in a Conservatoire National, Supérieur d'Art Dramatique. It's a very long title. It's a theater school in Paris. And after that, I didn't work because nobody wanted to work with me. I don't understand why, but no. So I play in few like small parts in movies, and 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I don't know what happens, but j'ai eu des pièces de théâtre et
She was working in a theater.
Et le film, enfin tout est arrivé.
Everything happened suddenly, you know. And
Not
she did
everything,
the movie.
but I start like
working regularly.
There's
like
momentum.
an actress, and now I work, and I'm an actress.
Well, bravo. Yes. I think we can open it to the audience if there's any questions.
Yes.
It was very hard to shoot in the girls' apartment because it was very smart. The apartment of Magnani, of the photographer, it was a studio, so it was cool because it's big and you have space, you know. But the apartment was very smart, so it was small.
Yeah.
Small. I will learn English, and
your English is great.
No, it's catastrophic, but it's okay. You know, I speak a lot of languages.
Yeah.
Yes, I speak. Wasn't your
How
question?
many languages?
Romanian, Russian, French, and Spanish.
Spanish.
Wow.
Yes.
We can add English to that,
Yeah,
right? We can add
I
English.
think
All
so.
right.
Yeah.
No. Japanese? No, I'm kidding. So it is. Yeah, I answer now. I didn't answer. The production?
Comment est-ce que ça a aidé le personnage d'avoir? Ouais.
No, it was difficult to me to the scene with the ghost because I was alone. We can't play together because it's like VFX.
It was
like
VFX.
screen.
VFX is
VFX.
VFX, yes.
Yeah, IFX.
So I was really alone. So that was very hard because I play.
The last
Imagine
scene?
all the scenes.
All the
no,
ghost
the last
scenes?
scene, Luca was, but the scene with the, so you know when she.
He goes through the walls.
Yeah. That was difficult because sometimes it was an action movie for me. It was like, you know, yeah.
You're an action star. Anybody else?
T'as compris?
Oui, j'ai compris. Alors, it's. I understand your question, but the script, when you shoot a movie, it's different. It changes sometimes. On this movie, we change things on the on set, yes. And actually, I saw the version of 3 hours. The first, yes, yeah.
The first cut?
The first cut.
Yeah.
That was amazing. But this is for the next Halloween party. So I didn't was disappointed to see that because I don't like when a movie is too long sometimes because. Yes, it's too long, but sometimes you have movies who are long. It's okay, but this movie, it is my friends. Well, nothing. But no, I liked it actually, and it is the script, but in 1 hour and a half. So if il y a beaucoup de scènes coupées.
Yeah, they cut a lot of scenes in there.
Very funny scenes with me.
For the DVD bonuses, yeah. Anyone else?
So that's it, right?
Can I ask you if we're gonna end? Okay, yep. 1 more percent, yeah.
Yes, The Chaser, in English, The Chaser. Elle m'a demandé quel film.
Oui, quel film.
Ah oui. Scream 1, Scream... No. The Chaser, I don't remember the name of the movies. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
No, it's catastrophic.
No, it's not catastrophic. It's funny, actually. It's very entertaining.
I forgot the titles of the movies. But I watch, I promise. No, I promise a lot of... I was Korean movies, so we will talk after this. The Strangers. The Strangers. Do you know that movie? Yes. Yeah. She wanted that I play like the man who is who played in that movie, but it's a man. So yeah. Voilà. And she and I saw Ghost. It's not an horror movie, but to inspire me. And she wanted that Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, Whoopi
That was
Goldberg.
an inspiration for Nicole. That's it.
Well, Whoopi Goldberg did bring the comedy to Ghost, because the film is not really comedy, but you brought a lot of comedy into this film as
In
well.
life,
Yeah,
yes.
in life, in this evening tonight. When you walk away from this experience, what's the thing that you hold or that you keep from this whole experience?
It's your best question. No.
It's the last question. That's why it's best.
No. I'm very happy I met Souheila Yacoub because I didn't know her, and Luca Bravo. And I think, the experience, because it's my first movie. I didn't know how it works, actually, in a leading part. I mean, so it's hard to do that job. Actually, I know there are doctors who save other people, but it's not easy, to do a movie. So I learned a lot, and my collaboration and working with Noémie, and this shooting this story, the friendship of all this.
Friendship.
Yes,
Let's end the
friendship
evening
and,
with friendship.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much for coming.
Non, c'était